Today I'm going to be breaking down just the key defensive and just movement differences in Xenoverse 2 in comparison to Xenoverse 1. In Xenoverse 1, there were some issues with hiding from people. And what I mean by hiding from people, I think running away would be a better way to put it. You could pretty much fly around if you were just doing your full speed dash and nobody could catch you. Like if you, let's say there was 10 seconds left, you have a slight lead, all you have to do is fly around unless somebody has like a certain super, like Freedom Kick was like the only thing I could think of that could catch somebody who was doing that. But you could just fly around and pretty much you're in a safe zone. And there was other things you could do too. Say you had no stamina, so you couldn't fly around. You could just literally go up and down and up and down, and nobody could touch you because you were absolutely safe from your opponent. They couldn't dash in and catch you, they couldn't blast you. It was a safe zone. Even just slightly drifting on Xenoverse 1, you couldn't be caught. You were safe. You were so safe against anybody. In Xenoverse 2, they address all of this stuff. You have to be a lot smarter with your stamina in Xenoverse 2 because it's absolutely essential. The way that you're gonna be able to get out of combos isn't by just slightly drifting around or a quick little jump. The quick jumps, they're still there, don't worry. The best words that I found to use for this is Xenoverse 2 is a lot tighter. Like it's a lot tighter of a game. If somebody dashes up to you, it doesn't matter if you're dashing left or if you're dashing right, you know, you'll be able to dodge blasts and stuff. But if somebody's dashing at you, they will catch you. And that doesn't matter whether you're dashing left, right, up, down. That might be kind of concerning with the whole you being able to get caught dashing around or going up and down. You might be questioning like, okay, well, how are we gonna dodge things? Are people gonna easily just catch us? Do we have no time to catch our breath sort of thing? No, because they've also added movement features. And this movement feature is the sidestep, snap, vanish. We'll call it that. That sounds like the most epic dance of all time. Sidestep, snap, vanish. So pretty much, if you guys remember in Xenoverse 1, you could go forward and press X, or like dash forward and hit X at the same time, and you would teleport forward, pretty much. They basically added that, but both left, right, back, and forward. So if you guys see in the background right now, I have JANEMBA doing that to a T right now. If you guys, like, it's a ridiculous movement and it just like you can really fake out your opponent doing movements like this. It's a huge defensive mechanism that you can use against people if you can't dodge them and if you need to like kind of clear some air, or if you just want to fake people out. You can blast this all over the place, or you can jump around all over the place, and it's very essential to actually dodging attacks, whereas in Xenoverse 1 you could just kind of dash around and then come back and attack to counter. In this, you'll have to actually like kind of sidestep and like really predict your movement. So it's definitely, you have to think a lot more on defense in Xenoverse 2 in comparison to Xenoverse 1. In Xenoverse 1, the really competitive people, it was literally like click the R button and slightly go down and drift a little bit to the left. You know, you can jump really easily over people. You will get caught in Xenoverse 2. Like, if you try that shit, just trust me, I've tried it. It's much easier to get caught is the very short way that I'm trying to put this. Even if you're going up and down, if somebody dashes in, they'll catch you. You have to be much better at actually using the guard button. Like, you have to actually know how to perfect block. And perfect blocks is the next thing I'm gonna jump on, because perfect blocks are also very, very different, but it's the little things that make it very different. Now, this is gonna be getting really granular, and this is for more of the advanced heads sort of thing, because, you know, if you're a casual, you may or may not have noticed some of these things, but that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna try to kind of connect the bridge for everybody. In Xenoverse 1, there was little to no frames between when you pressed the guard button and when your guard actually went up. And what that essentially meant is you could pretty much spam the guard button and you would have a very high probability of getting perfect blocks over and over and over again. Xenoverse 2 also addresses this, where there's actually a frame or two, I don't know exactly how many frames, it's a 60 frames game, so I don't know the exact number, but there's a small increment of time, basically from when you press the guard button to when your hands actually get up. Now, when you're seeing it live or in-game, you may not notice the difference, but trust me, with my hands on it, it felt so different. Like if you pressed it slightly too late, they would hit you before your guard actually went up, and that was something that rarely happened in Xenoverse 1. And the window of time to actually achieve a perfect block, and if you guys don't know what a perfect block is, that's when your guard goes up simultaneously as you're being hit. So it's supposed to be this very rewarding defensive thing that you can pull off. In Xenoverse 1, like I said, you could spam it, and you would likely get at least a decent amount, not all, but you get a decent amount of perfect blocks out of it. Xenoverse 2, they eliminate that, and it's harder to get it up in time. Get it up, Viagra. And even when you get it up, it feels like there's a smaller window to actually achieve the perfect block, if that makes sense. So it's gonna take some feeling out, especially for the people who got really accustomed to perfect blocking in Xenoverse 1. I don't think it's a huge learning curve because it still functions the same, but it's just the frames are different. It's noticeable when you actually have your hands on it. Just take my word for it. When you guys play the demo, or whenever you guys get your hands on it, I promise you, especially like you advanced heads, you will agree with me that it feels a bit different, but it takes more skill. So in my opinion, for the advanced people, that should theoretically excite you. Another pretty big thing, I've touched on this before, but when you hit the ground in Xenoverse 2, you're not safe. You can grab somebody off the ground, you can punch them off the ground, you can blast them while they're on the ground, whereas in Xenoverse 1, if you hit the ground, you were safe. You could just snooze there, wait for your stamina to go up, whatever. In Xenoverse 2, that's completely different. And last but not least, stamina breaking. There's actually a slow punch you can pull off. It's a slow punch, so it's not easy to dodge, but it's definitely dodgeable. But you can basically break somebody's stamina without them having their guard up. So if you got them stuck, say for example, you had a Frieza character, you froze them, there's this like intense punch you can pull off on somebody where they're like, ugh, that sort of thing, and they will lose their stamina completely, and that basically is a huge, I don't know how it's gonna work against like in the extremely competitive realm, how people are gonna pull things off, but I already know some people are gonna get lethal with that, because I remember it happened to me a few times when I was playing against like Dino and Afro, where I was just like, I wasn't expecting it. I was like, I didn't have my guard up, I shouldn't have lost my stamina, but that's just because I was used to Xenoverse 1. So all of these things that are like, they seem like minuscule differences, they are actually pretty dramatic differences from Xenoverse 2 to Xenoverse 1. It may not appear visually different, but when you actually have your hands on the game, you're going to notice this, I promise you. But anyways, that's it for some of the movement and just basic key differences of Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2 in terms of combat mechanics. Make sure you leave a like below if you enjoyed this. Feel free to share this out to anybody who may have any questions. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to comment them below, or if you just have any comments, if you just want to be like, hey, nice video, in before everybody says that. Social media, all that good stuff. Hit the subscribe button. This is going to be the non-stop hub for Xenoverse content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.
I'll tell you what, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I was told I can't leave until this guy gets a shitload of subscribers. Now god damn it, what are you sitting there not subscribed for? There's a like button and a share button. I don't know why I put an H in front of the... God damn it, just subscribe.